Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and another video on the Escort RS Turbo. In this video I'm going to be repairing the floor sections and the driver's side and getting them all welded in. I think with this video it's probably going to be a fair amount of time lapse with the amount of work and welding that's going to be needed to fit the two panels. So we'll get straight into it. So guys, we're all set up under here. Everything's primed that needs to be primed under this panel here. So we're all set up ready to tack this in and start the cut and butt process. So what I'll do, I'll set the camera up on a bit of time lapse and we get this floor knocked out. Right, as you just see in the time lapse, I just spent the last couple of hours grinding up the underside of the floor pans with the welds. So now, if you can see, I've actually put my light underneath, and I saw Dave over at Dave's garage do this little trick the other day. And you put a light underneath the piece you just welded, and then it will show up all the little pinholes where the weld is not quite covered it completely. So what I'll do now is I'll use my little bit of copper pipe and I'll stick that underneath where the holes are, and I'll just go round and weld up all the little holes and the little screw holes what was holding the panels in, getting them all welded up so it's all nice and sealed up. That's a blow through, so I've got to try and use that under there as well. And yeah, get it all welded up nicely and hopefully watertight straight through the welding. So I'll try and put the camera somewhere in the car and get that recorded as well. So there we go, that's all the holes welded up, all the tacking underneath's been done and ground up, and so now I'm ready for cleaning this up inside. So I'd like to thank Dave for his tips on his channel over at Dave's Garage. He's been quite an inspiration and helping me with some ideas on how to do these by watching, how to do this by watching his videos on his Escort. So thank you, Dave. If you're watching, give us a thumbs up. That little bit I think I'll tack in when I do this, get this cut out. So now I'll clean this all up and give it a coat of primer. So there we go, guys. That's the floor panels all welded in and ground up, all ready for some primer to be sprayed on. So I'll set the camera up, we'll get it primed up, and that should be this job done. that'll do. So there we are, guys. Primer's all dried now, and it's come up quite well, I think. I mean, obviously you can see a little bit of joint here, but there's not much we can do about that at this stage. I think with this sound deadening, when it comes to painting the inside all red, we get this chipped off, and we look at making some new ones, unless anybody knows where you can still get them, even if they are available. But to be honest, I'm quite happy with that, how that's come out. I'll put a bit of primer on the underside as well. Don't know if you'll be able to see that, I haven't got any light on it yet. So that's come up quite nice, and I think by the time we put a bit of underseal or some Gravitex or something on it, when it comes to that time to doing it, it will cover it up quite nicely. So guys, I'm going to leave this video here, and we will carry on in the next one. If you've enjoyed today's video, do please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.